I don't know what happened that time. You know what I mean? Oh my god, Secret. I'm teasing the hell out of it, and y'all are gonna be so disappointed. Because it's not that impressive. But Secret things are right here, right off camera. I'm touching it, you can't see it. Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Whew. Happy Thursday. We're almost through the week, y'all. And boy, howdy, has it been a long one. But I'm glad to be here with you, solving some mysteries, doing some things. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. Before we get into it, as always, you can find me at any one of these places up here for now, or the easily clickable links right there in the chat or down in the description below if you're watching in the future on the YouTube. I'm still a bit congested, so sorry about that. But, you know, we're doing with what we're doing. We're going to do some more PainsCreek, because like I said, I kind of want to see where this goes. Although I don't know how much progress we're actually making, or how long this is. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more of this. This might be the last part. We might leave it kind of unfinished. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. But let's say we go ahead and get into it. What's even more fun is, I don't exactly remember where we left off. Right, the hotel. Alright, there's something in a corner somewhere. Me. Alright. That's locked. It's corner of a counter. I already have one. That's camera. What was crouch again? There we go. And what do I have on my person? The Slim Jim, key, reception desk. Address for the key is written on the paper next to it. That goes to Andy's house, I believe. This key found in Bernard's house next to his diary. Head popular in the 70s with hunting lodges and a cross. Is there anything we can do with this? Like, can I examine items, like, thoroughly? Must have belonged to Scott. Okay, I don't think I'm getting anything out of that. Something was hidden here. Found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Stuff hidden in there. Okay, so we're looking for a panel. I think I misread that initially. That's not a panel. In the inn's reception area. Howdy, lovely bear. How are you today? How is your Thursday treating you? Good to hear. We're almost through the week. It's been busy. Well, busy can be good. Depending on if it's busy, you know, and not stressful busy, you know. Wait a minute. Is that just some weird lighting effects, or is that a clue? I can't click on anything. Thanks for my PC. Oh, nice. New build that you built yourself or pre-built? It's always, new PCs are always fun. I swear to God, I can't find anything. I'm just stupid. That's how this works. The store built already. All right. Nice. There's definitely some benefits to, we've not seen an air vent before, have we? Like, there are some definite benefits to a pre-built. Alright. We're gonna exit. We're gonna go... I want to go to What's-His-Face's house, Andy's house. So I need this map. He lives on Black Pine, I believe. So this way? I think it's this way. I feel like I like did really good at like memorizing this map for a minute. Like, and then not playing this Tuesday to do the Alan Wake DLC. I've completely lost it. Wasn't 42 a house I was looking for? Wait, where's my list of addresses? 42. No, 43 is what I was looking at. Oh, Lord, I knocked over a bottle of bacon. Like, it's sealed. It's not going to leak all over my desk. My desk is a fucking nightmare right now. Like an absolute ruin. Okay, this is the search. Not the search. So I am all the way on the opposite end of town from where I want to be. So, let's sprint my ass across the way. Okay, that's the graveyard. Also not where I want to be. Actually, can I break into this car? I can. What does that do for me? I'm going to guess nothing. Okay. Good to know I can break into cars, though. You never know when you might need a ride. Let's go up this way. Up through here. It's like very hot in my room right now. Oh no, I actually am in the right place. Holy shit. I would say I would love it if I didn't have to awkwardly aim my little cursor at every lock to unlock it. Like Let me open a door, game, without struggle and strife. I don't really know what I expected, but... That's a cute little kitchenette. Let me rummage through all their shit. As I'm one to do. I do love the like, strategic amount of... like, not letting me open certain things because they've put stuff in front of it. Door jammed. I'm gonna guess this is where the fire occurred. Premium rum. So I can't take the premium rum with me? Also, who keeps their rum in a safe? Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It has been a while since I since I last wrote to you. Howdy, Killbot. How are you today? How is your Thursday treating you? I am much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I am recovering well. I'm now working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do, and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving and wish I could be there for you. I'm sorry things turned out this way. Please forgive me. I have been saving my money and plan to... Well, that just stops. Doing grand, other than allergies kick my ass. The allergies been kind of bad this year. Like, there's also, like... I pulled up the weather today because my coworker was like, oh, it's supposed to rain this, tomorrow. And I was like, I don't think it is. I think you're lies and bullshit. And, I got an air advisory, like... I'm sorry? For us? I didn't realize we were suddenly in a horror game. That's on me, really. Oh, so can I not push this bookshelf because it... Oh, God. So many pills. But yeah, ours is getting me too. Like, it's bad. I thought this was a horror game. No, it's just a run-of-the-mill murder game. Like, it's a investigation game. May 12th, 1994. I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. It does have horror vibes. Like, to be fair, and I've said this plenty of times so far, like, I'm waiting for a jump scare. I keep waiting for a jump scare. But we've played, like, hours of this so far, and there's not been one. So I don't really know. I don't think it's that kind of game. Did I see her again? How can that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me sheep pills? No, that can't be. This is called PainsCreek Killings. It's a, investigation game where you're set loose in a deserted town to try to figure out murders that happened years ago. You're playing as, like, a reporter. It's interesting. I really like it. It's a little complex, though. You know? Like, this is one I feel like maybe isn't the best stream game. This might be one that's, like, better suited to, like, me sitting here by myself playing it. But I'm not disliking it so far. I do feel like it's a little slow burny. But also, like, the game straight up tells you, like, hey, get a notebook and write shit down. And I love that. I think that's cool as shit. Did he give me sheep pills? No, that can't be it. He's as guilty as I am. We're all in it together. He cannot abandon me. They cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott asked about her, I've started to see Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. Oh, Lord. I know I am a sinner. I realize it now. That's why I'm going crazy. I know that nothing I do will bring her back. I pray that our sins do not pass down to our children. Please forgive us for what we have done. Lots of reading, but it's nice to listen to. Thank you, Sylvan. How are you doing today? How is your Thursday treating you? Like, I really like investigatory things. I don't know what I gained from this house, other than, like, the pill, like, looking at the pill bottles, and that diary. And the weird culty shit. Not bad, you. I'm doing. Been a long week. Enjoying this theory crafting last stream. I feel like this is one of those games, if you're one of those people who really want to, like, dissect something, this is kind of great. Okay. Neither of these are useful? Yeah. We haven't gone to the hospital, really. So, we're going to go to the hospital, which I believe is straight up this way. I always appreciate, like... I definitely just went on a side jag, by the way. I always appreciate when a game makes me think. We're just straight up a playground here? By a responsible adult. Well, none of my business then. But I always appreciate when a game makes me think. Like, if a game really gets its hooks in me and I think about it when I'm not playing it, that is almost always a sign of, like, I shouldn't go into the water. My equipment will get wet. I hate when my equipment gets wet. Is this the fucking lodge? Did I just randomly fucking find this lodge? Playing a tower defense Roblox with a person and they left midway through in medium difficulty. I ain't done medium alone yet. Well, you know, give it a shot. Maybe you'll do better than you think you will. Like, you know? You might kill it. Who knows? To-do list. Get more firewood. Give Trisha my spare cabin key. Fix Miss Patterson's sink. Visit Andrew at the hospital. Check hospital for missing tools. I have this key. Haha. Like, I do, though. I think, like, the mark of a really interesting game is when I'm sitting there bored at work. And I'm still sitting there going, well, what about this? How does this work? You know? Hey! A key with a cross on it. No, we want to take it. Hey, a key with chest box. Ooh, that... God damn, the fucking first and second drawer we open, already finding shit. Hell yeah. 1993, okay. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because it's with Trisha's dad. It turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. New tower I got has been doing pretty well. Good. I fall into the trap of I find something that works in a game and I stick with it. I do not change. And that is often to my detriment. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Because she's your sister. This whole game's just incest. 10 out of 10. Why? Is it because I'm... I'll hit the button, don't. Is it because I'm not rich? Or because I'm an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. We quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? Once again, 100%. He is Charles's other kid from banging the housekeeper, Sophia, the pretty housekeeper. They went out of their way to tell us she was very attractive. I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. In these past weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. Could you imagine being adopted by somebody and referring to them as their business title? That's the weirdest part of this for me. Like, and makes me question their relationship. He doesn't refer to him as, dad or stepfather or not stepfather. Stepfather wouldn't be right. But he addresses him as Father Matthew. Like the honorific title constantly, which is weird. I've realized that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. Although, to be fair, that might be a gameplay thing. Now that I, kind of mill it over in my head for a second. It might be a gameplay thing just to keep it not confusing, where they refer to him as the same name every time. I moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin, if I'm willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way, the mansion garden can still be well maintained, even when Andrew cannot make it. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard. All of the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. Which one is Magdalene? Did I write down that? No. I just returned from the orphanage and found out it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from PainsCreek. How? If I was born in PainsCreek, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down on his bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? Your mama. Your mama is Sophia. One of these days there's going to be something in a fucking thing and I'm going to find it. Master Carpentry. Oh. 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 O'Reilly's. Which I'm willing. Got myself 8 of the top half of the new tower, which makes it a SWAT team member, and 2 of the bottom, which is rocket launcher. Those sound like useful things. I have no idea what you're talking about, but that sounds useful. Hell yeah. I like the way this room is set up. Of course, there's rocking chair in the middle to look at the deer head in the fireplace. And then a couch to observe the person in the rocking chair. Entertainment for everybody. Okay, I didn't want to open the... Okay. It's locked. Okay, yep. None of this game has indicated to me that I may need a rifle, but I'd feel better having one. Okay, blank pill bottles. Good. Turlet. Shower. Everything seems pretty in order here. But where would be a fake room? Or a hidey hole? Or a hidey room? Man drinks his milk. Knife has a dull blade. Alright, we got a couple keys at the very least. I still don't think we're... I think that room off to the side there, where there's probably a broom closet, is probably important. But we'll have to come back to that. On the bright side, we do know where the cabin is now. 0 out of 10 game. No alcohol, drugs, smoking, or weapons. Well, there goes all my weekend plans. Trail closed, do not enter. Public hunting area. Okay. 7. Trash can just popped into reality. Pebble. Pebble Street, that's the one we have to remember. It's locked. And yeah, okay, the hospital's this way. Go investigate a creepy abandoned hospital. That seems like a healthy choice. I say that. I'm legitimately the kind of person who would go investigate a creepy abandoned hospital. I've said it plenty of times. I am the white guy in a horror movie. I am the let's split up, let's go see what that noise was guy. Like, that is 100% me. I'm that bitch. Like, alright, please be seated. Alright, we didn't overly examine the back of this desk. Scribbles that seem unimportant. Fancy pen. If Father Matthew forgets his key, place it under the flower pot next to the church. Right, we saw that, and then we bailed on the hospital because we got information out of this. 7 Pebble Lane. Matt Brooks. That's Father Matthew. Matthew Brooks. Alright, let's head over to this wing first, I guess. Okay. Everything's the fuck locked, I guess. I could have some Windex. And the kitchen's open. Who wants a snack? I also keep expecting, like, I'm going to turn a corner and see somebody staring at me from outside a window or some shit. Like... Okay, the hospital does not have that kind of power. Okay, I can go outside. I like how they locked every door inside this fucking place. Alcohol swabs. Professional and hospital external use only. Isopropyl. Okay. Alright, we have Susan, Catherine, Lisa, and Maureen. God damn, they lock everything in this hospital. What are they hiding? Wanda Tyler. 43 silver. No, I'd like to take that game. I can respect, though, how much, a hospital map. Hell yeah. Handyman, Scott Brooks, Moon Cafe, our ghost reel? Like a Bloomfield. Alright, that's another clue for... And this missing kid again. Josh Taylor. Alright. Room 102. I probably should have made a note as to what room Trisha was in. Derek visits me every day. Sometimes he smuggles the snacks that I like, knowing that I would never get them from the nurses. Other times he brings me flowers. They smell too wonderful. He knows that I love Sense and Sensibility and reads me a chapter or two every time he's here. If he doesn't have to drive Charles for a few days, he stays past visiting hours and sleeps on the armchair, tending to my needs during the night and gives the nurse a break. He's such a good kid. My hair is falling off more now. I really don't like the chemotherapy sessions. They make me throw up afterwards. Every time Derek visits me, it pains me to see him holding back his tears. I want to comfort him, saying that I'm getting better, but my appearance betrays me. Sometimes I wonder if my life had any meaning at all. Having mostly worked my whole life for the Roberts family, what will people say at my funeral? Will Derek think of me as a mother who was always there for him? I could have done so much more if only there was more time. Okay, so this is where she stayed. I assume this was her hospital room. Alright, let's check the crapper as always. Absolutely not. No hospital would have a fucking medicine cabinet that opens in a fucking bathroom. Absolutely the fuck not. No industrial building. Also, are these both unisex bathrooms? Hell yeah. Like no hospital would have that. And we've looped it back around to the lobby. Alright. Let's head upstairs, because apparently everything on the first floor is fucking locked. And we'll start with the bathrooms this time. Nothing in here. Also, this is suboptimal toilet placement. 1.5 feet from the wall and right in front of the door. Alright, that's locked. Can I, like, turn on lights? Okay, that's a little better. Oh, I completely missed this whole area. I I guess this is like their ER. Okay. Back upstairs. Did it? Hell yeah. Who built this hospital? And why? I mean, why in terms of why did they do such a crap job at it? Oh, this room ain't spooky at all. Is heaven real? The definitive book in answering the reality of the afterlife and spirituality. From the collaborators of Science versus Religion. Many have sought question public by Greenlands. I would love if you opened the book and it just says in big bold letters, no. I love who. Why is there like a kitchenette sink? Like, I was so excited when I saw the document. I was like, can I read that? Dear Nicole, I was so glad when I got your letter. I am sorry too. And thank you, letting me choose where we bury our time capsule. We have a few ideas, but in my mind, I want you to pick one for me. Playground, behind, hunting cabin, cemetery. 4. Oh, Lord. I just realized there's a ton of blood at the bottom of this note. Dear Hannah, I heard from my mom that you are not feeling well and have to be in the hospital from now on. So I wrote this letter to say I am really sorry for what I said to you last time. I just wanted our time capsule to be perfect. When you get better, you can put anything you want in our time capsule, and you can decide where we should bury it. I promise. I really hope you get well soon. You get soon well. Miss you, please write me back. Actually, that one works. Write me back is technically correct. You can pass your letter to my mom. She works in the hospital as a nurse, Nicole. I'm gonna have to dig up this fucking time capsule. I also like how this game can't decide it wants me to move fast or slow. That's interesting. That's the first one of the bottom ones we've seen locked. Of course, it's like my sprint is pretty damn sprinty. I don't think there's words on this game. These last few months gave me time to reflect for some reason. Or reflect for some time. When one comes to the understanding that soon my body will be no more, I will return to the earth. The question arises of the purpose we fragile beings have in this life. How my soul yearns for those joyful moments with loved ones when I was ignorant of such incomprehensible matters. And now I sit here, just waiting for death, knowing that I will never have a second chance. If only I could express what I feel to my wife, kids, people that I once called friends. Maybe I could feel comfort. My body will be old to travel, but at least I can send something to them. A nurse has helped me prepare a package to send. I'll see to it personally that it gets dropped off once my body feels better. The last effort of a sick old man. Okay, drama queen. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm dying. Like, I feel like a game that was trying to be spooky is the moment I'd look out here, there'd be someone standing right here. And they'd be gone by the time I got downstairs. Like, that's a spooky 101. Also, I feel like hospital rooms don't lock like this. You know? Like, I feel like hospital rooms don't have, like, internal or external locks. Oh, Lord, there's a basement. We're basementing. Never mind, we ain't basementing. Door's bolted from behind. I assume that means it's locked from the other side. Fucking ants. I really have to order some trash. I keep saying I'm going to, and I keep forgetting. Okay. I'm really glad I didn't try to search the hospital earlier. I would have been so fucking frustrated with this. Alright. Up to the 3rd floor. Of the, or I guess the roof. Broken ledge, someone could fall and die. Huh. Yeah, someone could. I guess somebody did. Well, I'm glad that my my instinct to go down here, I guess, kind of worked. So who fell off the, or jumped, or got pushed, or what have you, off the hospital? You know, I don't say this often. I think this game would benefit from a supernatural element. If I, like, saw echoes or ghosts of what transpired in the locations, I feel like that would actually kind of, like, you know, jazz things up a little bit. You know? There's a little ghost. As a treat. Come on, game. You have to give me something for coming all the way to fuck around here. Then again, this whole game is built off of, you can go anywhere, aside from all the locked doors. But, like, is it really going to be helpful? Oh, that makes it even more suspicious that there's something over there. Like... Alright, what do I have? Chest box. Cross might be usable in the search. Next was diary. And Wanda Tyler at 43 Silver Lake. I was just at 43. 43 was the number we were, I was looking for. Alright, so we're gonna go hit up the church and, that house. I reckon we'll find something, I hope. I thought the hospital would hold more, honestly. Like, either the hospital keys are just, like, scattered across the world. Or, like, the hospital is just kind of a fucking bummer. I mean, hospitals are usually kind of a fucking bummer. But, alright, what street is this? Center, Black Pine. Also, I wouldn't hate a fast travel in this game. Town Center, Walnut. Sorry, we're closed. I mean, I've been breaking in every other car here. For nothing. Oh. That one's locked. Interesting. I couldn't even interact with the other one. Okay, that gate just doesn't... That gate doesn't gate, I guess. We're looking for 43. That's Sirs. 39. 34. 30. 30 for some reason rings a bell in my head. No, Bernard was 31. Two, 35, 33. The numbers here are laid out in a, I'm going to call it confusing manner. Ah, 43, here we go. There. Game finally finished downloading. KH on stream time. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Or I assume Kingdom Hearts. Oh, wow, look, a different light switch than the ones we've been seeing. Oh, that's kind of a cute house. I fucks with it. You know, one of these days somebody's gonna keep something incriminating in their fucking kitchen. And I'm gonna fucking find it. Also, I'm not paying the power bill for this place. Have we gotten to the point where we found all the easy shit and now we're just like with the hard stuff? Yep, that's a book. I feel like I just keep doing the fucking Minecraft fucking villager. Over and over again. Oh, they're a peeping Tom. Got ya. Ah, Derek's knife. Derek dead? I don't remember if Derek is one of the many, many dead people in this game. Almost tricked me on that one. Trisha visited me again. Ever since Scott was fired and was told not to see Trisha anymore, she's been visiting me quite frequently. Not only is she angry at Vivian, she's also annoyed with Scott, saying that Scott is avoiding her. I visited Mom today. Her cancer has relapsed. I don't think that's the right word. I don't know for sure, but I feel like that's not it. After her tumor disappeared 2 years ago, no one expected it to return again, especially this quickly. Mom looked fine and seemed to be getting used to the hospital visits. Dr. Johnson said the chemotherapy sessions are needed due to the late-stage cancer, and that she would need my support more than ever. Upon leaving, I saw Scott talking with Dr. Johnson. They looked serious. I wonder if Scott found a new job after being fired. Dr. Johnson's body was found near PainsCreek Lake today. The police came and interviewed Vivian. Apparently, she was seen with Dr. Johnson a lot. Vivian was heard with her voice raised at the police during the interview. Trisha got frightened and locked herself in a room. I don't know what's going on. The police came to interview me again about the death of Dr. Johnson. I'm so tired of all that has happened recently. Scott came back with Dr. Matthew today. Their lawyer came too. Reporters were waiting at the church, asking why they would allow a killer back to PainsCreek. Trisha came back from the hospital and was desperate to see Scott. When Charles and Bernard stopped her, she broke down in tears. What can I do? Oh, I think this was after the murder. Interesting. "1974, Christ. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she has done for us." After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for, and he said, "I wish to see Papa." I did not know what to say to him. I could not tell him that his father left us. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Magdalene wants a boy to continue the family line. Magdalene was the grandmother. She's Charles' mom. Okay, I remember who she is now. Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. I just can't stand Sophia. She's not that pretty. Just barely a year working here, and the others already serving her hand and foot. She's here just to take advantage of the Roberts family. I don't trust her. I wish she'd just disappear. Well, I got some great news for you. It seems like they might have done a mild murder on her. need a tool to fix this. Okay. The hospital has the fucking tool. That's probably what I need to find. Just rip it open. Fucking soft-handed ass reporter. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work, Vivian. An ugly red purse, you say? Why is that purse made of fruit leather? I don't mean like the trendy fruit leather. I mean like knockoff fruit by the foot or what's the other candy? My mind keeps shouting at me, Fruit of the Loom, and that's not it. That's not the other candy. Fruit by the foot? No. That's a long strip of fruit. Fruit candy, rather. Okay, I guess I can't open that door. Fruit leather is delicious. It is. I agree. But it does have the worst look ever. It's that weird, like, dark, like, brown red. It's not a very tasty look. Okay, I still don't have the things for these. That's a bathroom. That's locked. Oh, that might be the door to the exterior, and that's why I can't open it. Okay. I'm less mad about it now. Stop getting hungry. I am starving. Like, I once again did not eat before I sat down in this goddamn chair. And I am regretting my decisions. Oh, I think I have the key to this. Okay, game. Let me hit the very tiny little... Haha! Come on, here to Untold Treasures. Alright, we got a key. Key to a basement. There's a basement here. Ooh, actually, I had weird candy after, well, not weird, but like interesting candy recently. We'll get into that in a second. St. Patrick's Orphanage. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. This font is terrible. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents, and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first, I hesitated, because babies are fucking gross. Because it was a huge responsibility. But when I saw your face, so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of PainsCreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I'd be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage. We could really use that money. But when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in PainsCreek than here. And ideally hope it's so. Jesus Christ, Ralph. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. May God bless you. Sister Rachel Davis. Okay, that's the... What do we got? We got a little train, a little blue dude, a spaceship, my baby boy. I do want to know if... Okay, they are not two different things, but the diary, on the other hand. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First, he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard of that name in his life. Is he hiding something? No shit, Scott. Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. She's your mother. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years, until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Well, Wanda did say that she hoped something happens to Sophia a moment ago in her diary. I met Derek today, and he asked if he knew anyone, and... Oh, Jesus Christ. I asked Derek and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if it has anything to do with Trisha. Yeah, he wants to bang your sister. I mean, so do you, but that's fucked up. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me shivers. I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I had heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work at the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left PainsCreek. No one has heard of her since. Dorothy thinks that Sophia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone was quiet about it. Okay, that really didn't tell me much. Like, I don't think there's much of anything I didn't already know. Huh. Okay, if it's not the basement key to here, there's one more basement I can think of. Actually, that's a lie. I can't think of another basement. Alright, what else do I have? I have the search key. Which... Back into the search, I guess. We gotta find where that is. Alright. So, I had weird candy recently. The Royal Farms by me started stocking... Hey, first door. Let's go. Start stocking freeze-dried candy. And I am a sucker for new things. So naturally, I picked myself up some. And at first glance, it all looked like the same candy on the thing, so I just grabbed a bag and went. But they're straight up Skittles. Like, straight up Skittles. And the bag did not look like a Skittles manufactured product. So I'm questioning now the legality of buying another product, modifying it, especially a food, modifying it in some way, and then repackaging and selling it. Because nowhere on the bag did it mention Skittles. But when you pulled one of those things out, which, by the way, when you freeze-dry candy, it, like, expands and, like, puffs up. It's very airy. It dissolves. It's real neat. Weird texture. Real interesting. Highly recommend it. But when you pull them out, like, there's still the shell on them. Like, even though, like, the insides have kind of, like, poofed out and broken through, they straight up have the S on them. Like, the Skittles S. And I got another bag that I'm less confident as to what candy it is. I think they're lemon heads. But they're all, like, extremely swollen balls. And they're real good. 5 months have passed since I arrived here. This missionary trip is harder than I expected. There's no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, there isn't enough medicine. We've requested help from WHO, I assume the World Health Organization, but haven't received a reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. Six months have now passed. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I'm not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. Yeah, prayers always help the sick and the people without. I'm not cynical, you're cynical. Shut up. I'll let Father Calvin know about my decision. Time flies. I cannot believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. Father Calvin has summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left PainsCreek. How can that be? The last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me. When I got back, was she forced? Is she hiding somewhere? I just cannot believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left PainsCreek. I have asked everyone around. No one seems to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that I need to focus. I need to focus. I'm not wrong, right? That phrasing's fucked. Right? Sophia and I are meant to meet again. God will let me know. It's time I move on with my life. Interesting. So Father Matthew was also trying to, dip his... I can't think of a good religious allegory for boinking the maid. But, O'Malley and Sons Associates, attorneys at law. When's this dated? Oh, there isn't a date on it. Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to you or your son, medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help your son's case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Emerald State Bank, PainsCreek. Statement period from 95, okay. Donation from the Roberts family of $1,000. Payment for search maintenance, okay. Check from car dealership. Sunday tithe. House and community potluck. First payment fee for Scott's lawyers. Sunday tithing. Roof fixing. Cemetery maintenance service. Tithing second. Pilgrimage traveling fee. Huh. Actually, no, I want a picture of these. Camera, go. Thank God everybody in this town kept extensive multiple diaries. I had always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to PainsCreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family of people whom I can call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time, I will come to realize it. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Miss Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in PainsCreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I'm sure she will be glad to have this job. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring PainsCreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate in the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. 10 out of 10. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in PainsCreek, followed closely by the Sirs and the Little Big Books. Okay. So we already knew that he had lied about her being related to him, right? Like, that was already a thing we had known. I still need a number for this. Alright, what's this? A basement key? That's a desk key, but I don't think his desk locks with a key. Tools. Back to the storage room. Alright, I still think I'm missing something on the date here. Like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many digits is this? That's 4. I still think this is a fucking door. I pull a wall sconcer, like. Alright. I think there's only one house we've been in that's big enough to have a basement. The mansion. So we're gonna go back to this fucking mansion again. No, the hospital. The hospital has a basement. To the hospital. I like how excited I'm getting because I remember the place has a thing. Ooh, speaking of having a thing, I successfully ordered a Oh Dear Diner thermos today. Which is a feat because apparently, like, they sold out in like 5 minutes. Apparently it was just instant. But I'm all excited because it looks like my order went through. So I will be getting one of those. That's the thing. It's like, I don't want, like, in terms of swag, I don't want a t-shirt that says, like, Alan Wake on it, or Resident Evil, or, you know, anything like that. I don't. The kind of swag I like is, like, in-universe shit. You know? Like, I think that's infinitely cooler. God damn it. It's bolted from the other side, which means that there's a way down there. I've already fucked up by not finding it or finding another staircase. Maybe there's a staircase I didn't realize had it down. No, that's a room. I think there's a stairway up here that does not have it down. Alright, fuck this hospital. Am I right? I'm sorry, to go back a second, because I don't think I ever actually finished my thought. Freeze-dried candy's pretty dope. Definitely recommend it. But, like, what is the legality, though, of just rebranding somebody else's product after you throw it through a freeze dryer? Because, like I said, nowhere on the packaging, which did have an ingredients list, you know, but that's not impossible to just kind of copy and paste that, you know? All right, I need to look at what we have. We have a desk key, and we have a basement key. Belongs to Scott. Alright, we're gonna go check the mansion for a basement. I do feel like most of the answers we're gonna get, like real answers, are in the mansion. But I don't know for sure. I mean, we still have to figure this out. This book puzzle. Like, that's a big mystery, that office. If I was a basement, I'd be in this general direction, I feel like. Actually, I have a map of this fucking place. Actually, I don't think the mansion has a basement. Nothing in here indicates basement. PainsCreek. Our control, mortuary. Stairs A, B, and C is 15, 16, 17. 15. 17. I disagree, Map. Stairs A being both 15... Okay, this map makes no fucking sense. Hold on. First floor, 16, 17, 18. Okay. A is 2. 4. Electrical control room. Interior doctor's office, elevator. Lobby. Okay. I'm not gleaming anything from this fucking map. You're gonna tell me this is not a horror game with that ambient music. This is either a horror game music or part of a Scooby-Doo OST. You're not wrong. To be fair, the music so far has been the scariest thing around. I am hitting a wall on this. I actually don't know. Bernard's house next to his diary. Alright, let's... AOL password. Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. Who the fuck is Aunt Cecilia? I don't think we've heard the name Cecilia yet. We both a stuffed animal and a Scooby snack. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright. I apparently did not take pictures of the profiles of each person, but they are up in the security room right up here. I said the security room right up here. Bernard. Description. Who the fuck is Aunt Cecilia? Derek Tyler. The game refused to let me open my settings. The music is too loud. Oh no. Wanda Tyler. Hold on, are we supposed to believe? Are we supposed to believe that this guy is her kid? She looks way too young to have a kid that old. Anyways, doing Kingdom Hearts professionally first. Doing the Aqua portion of the game first as well. Kingdom Hearts is so long. Like, there's so many Kingdom Hearts games. Who the fuck is Aunt Cecilia? We still haven't figured out the clock puzzle. I know that tea time is 3:20. Although no, to be fair, we do know the code to the clock puzzle. We don't know what the thing is. What the tool is to, or we don't have the tool to get into the clock yet. Maybe this would be worth looking into, the playground behind Heineken, or the cemetery. Can I not zoom in? I'd like to zoom in, game. Wait. Do I have the hospital register? I did not take pictures of the hospital register. Scott Brooks. Alright. Dorothy, Wanda, Charles, Trisha Roberts. Yeah, we still don't know who this is. And that could very well be where the time capsule is. I'm not going to rule that out. Okay, I don't think I need that anymore. We found that key. Huh. In the kitchen drawer, sorry about that. We found that key. Cecilia. Who the fuck is Cecilia? I'm sorry, Thomas. I must have forgot to check inventory. Apparently, we already had. For Scott Bernard. And I saw him peeking into Mr. Fromm from the window. Do this, Am. Oh. Now, I wonder if that's a clue that we should be peeking in their window. Or Which I ain't got much else to go on, so we're gonna stroll our way around the house and peek in some windows. Alright, this is their bedroom. There we go. So I can window more efficiently. All right, there's that locked door. Does this terminate into an outside door? So that'd be great if it did. If I could just, like, walk in here. Alright, I think that should be the gallery, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go... It says that there's a door here. To the gallery. But alas, there is no door here. And we didn't open that yet. I'm kind of awful at puzzles that require me to, like, figure out... Wait, this map makes no fucking sense. Because, like, this door here... Why is... Like... This should all be bathroom. But it's not nearly as long as this door. Open this now. Huh. I am actually a little lost. Usual customers who might want to. Study room locked desk can't start. Calvin's date of birth. Wait. We need to find that cabinet. I have that cross. Which it looks like there's a heater in the background. I'm trying to think, like, which once again leads me to the idea it's probably a basement. But we've only seen the one basement, I feel like, and we can't get in it. And it's also labeled as exit, which makes me dubious of it. So we've not gone down this way. Actually, we have. Never mind. We went down here early on. Also, if I was a time capsule buried in this fucking park, where would I be? While we're here, we might as well check off 2 of the locations for the thing. They drew the flowers pretty deliberately, so I feel like that might be a thing. Alright, I suddenly don't think it's here. There is a basement. I'm gonna try this fucking basement key. I no longer think that's a closet. I think it's a basement. And the cross being a key would make sense because there's Father Matthew's cabin. Everything's looking up. That's why the carpentry book was there. Holy shit. Not gonna lie, wasn't expecting this. Oh. Okay, cool. I thought I was trapped in here. Wait. So, like, I can just... I would kill to have a room like this in my home. Robert's estate security tapes. Can I take this? No. I can't watch the video. Understanding Psychology by David Chen. Alright, so we have Trisha. Wait a minute. Indonesia at that time. Calvin. Shaved me, couldn't be him. Who killed my mother? Couldn't be her. She tried to find Sophia. He's my father. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. Charles's wife. Bernard. Andrew, Wanda. Mom. 6-year-old. He's 6 at the time. Killed in Indonesia. Alright, so howdy, Griff. How are you today? Let me stand up for your arrival. Oh, thank you for the daddy cam. Oh, my legs feel all weird because I haven't stood up in a while. Oh, that also tells me where the time capsule is. Oh. Or just a... Oh, that's a sewer. That's a sewer map. I forgot it's not that camera anymore. It's this camera. All right. I enjoy standing more than... Sometimes I enjoy standing more than standing. I feel like I sit too much. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's accurate. That's also why those standing desks are so popular. Like, they're supposedly really good for you. I think this leads to the sewer. I'll have that, thank you. I found out who killed my mother. Well, that sheds a new light on everything. So I enjoy standing more than sitting. Yeah, no, I got it. I just had to read it twice because my brain didn't want to process it. Also, goddamn, I'm getting that tan line back from my sunglasses. From wearing my sunglasses all day at work. My sunnies, as the English would call them. An old gate key. I mean, I'll take it. Now, there was a diary somewhere in here that I feel like I kind of avoided. Looks like a music box key is attached on it. Huh. I mean, I'll be taking it. It's mine now, but... And now to diary. I realized who I am from the moment I saw the photo. I have the exact same blanket. I know who my father is. Everything makes sense now. I visited Andrew today. I need to know where they hid my mom's body. But he cried and begged me not to say anything about it anymore. There was no room for whatever questions I had left. Then I told him I'm the boy he gave to Father Calvin to get rid of. He was utterly shocked. After that, I left. I could not bear to look at him for another second. I know who I am, and now I feel everything is falling apart. Because you tried to bang your sister? I mean, that would ruin a lot of my life for me. I feel like that would be I would change my name, leave. Like, Andrew came to the cabin and told me where the body was hidden. Said he was sorry and left. Externally, I was quiet. Internally, I was sputtering and livid. After he left, I came to my room and cried. The well had dried up, and I was covered in moss. I wouldn't have known that the well even existed if I didn't work at the mansion. I finally found my mom's body. I buried her in the cemetery next to Father Calvin. There was no tombstone for her, just a wooden cross. That's the wooden cross! I don't think Father Calvin would mind. After all, he was the one who saved me. A month has passed. I haven't worked since. I have stopped meeting anyone. Kristen knocks on my door every day, but I would hide each time. She cries every time, begging me to come out, anxious to know why I won't see her, if she has done anything wrong. I don't know what to say to her, but I know we cannot be together anymore. No shit. Father Matthew visited me today. You're doing great. I'm very proud of you. Don't bang your sister. Father Matthew visited me today. He said that he hasn't seen me at church for a while, that no one has heard from me in weeks. When he asked how I was doing, I began crying. The tears just flowed down my cheeks. I cried and I just couldn't stop them. I told him everything. I told him that I knew that Charles was my father. I confessed that I knew that Trisha was my half-sister. I said I didn't know what to do. He listened and didn't speak. Okay. Well, I feel like we did read a thing as to who killed her. He killed Magdalene. Andrew. Okay. Never mind. I'm just as confused as I've ever been. But we have new items. We have a desk key that we still don't know where it goes. We have this key that I believe goes to the sewer. I'm going to bet that goes to the sewer. We have an old mansion gate key. And the key, and what looks like the key for a music box. Damn, this cabin has a washer and dryer in it, y'all. Did I read this one? Yes. No. Alright. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I've never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box that I hoped it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere, and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. I was about to pick up Andrew for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later, and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. Visit Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of the ER, and is recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In 1972, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of PainsCreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975, at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck had broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed to never tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life, and the struggle showed. I hope he can heal. Okay. We didn't read that, apparently. I don't know why I thought we would have read. Oh, that is the back door. Okay. Got ya. So we need to find the sewer entrance. Fell and hit her head on a well, I wonder. Well. Alright, we have maps now. We have maps that are more interesting. Here. Old sewer entrance by the mayor's mansion. What else do we have? So we gotta go check Trish's area for a music box. An old matching gate key. Sewer map and Scott's cabin. And we need to look for the time capsule. Which the time capsule is in the cemetery. So let's go hike our way to the cemetery real quick. Because I feel like that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 kind of deal. It is nice to, like, have the advantage of I'm not in danger. I'm not about to die at any point. Like, I feel like I can just kind of freely go somewhere. Which I don't play a lot of games where that's the case, where there isn't some form of, like, death or combat. So it's nice to, like, have that going for me, you know? Alright, said it was on this side of the cemetery. Which, while we're here, we need Father Calvin's birthday. Alright, let me... Yeah, it says it's on this side, opposite the church. I don't know how accurate that would be. Also, a cemetery seems like a terrible place for a time capsule. Right? Like... I figured it was worth a try. Trisha Robertson. Hold on, is Charles still alive? Also, is Scott dead? Like, I know that one says right there, Scott, but it would be kind of fucked up for them to bury Scott, like, 10 feet from Vivian. Like, if they thought that he was the murderer. On the Gary Roberts was... Huh, okay. We're not going to worry about the time capsule just yet. Although if I was a time capsule, this would be a good plot to put it in. There's nothing that looks disturbed. Alright. Let's go head into the sewer. It's by the mayor's house, so... should be up here somewhere. Which I don't know why the sewer entrance would be up on a hill. But... Actually, I no longer think it's up here. I think it's down there. I think my first inclination of why would it be on a hill was correct. Because I think it's over here. It's also really fucking with me that this map isn't to scale. Like, in the slightest. Down here, maybe? No. If I were a sewer, where would I be? I'm not missing the obvious, like it's not like in the middle of the street or some shit, right? No, it doesn't appear so. I'm saying this, I'm not 100% sure what a sewer entrance would look like. Like, is it just a big-ass grate? Are there Ninja Turtles? Like, if I'm reading the map correctly, it should be about here. To Maple Drop. No. Fucking sewer entrances, man. This would be a fucked up place for a sewer entrance. Okay, just ran in a big ass circle. Good. I was worried we'd make progress. Although... this is the house that has the fucking things on it. I think that's the hospital. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't seen a single fucking sewer grate, even. Let alone a sewer entrance. I'm starting to think these people don't poop. I like how every so often my shift key just gives up. It's like, I don't know, we're running. Alright. We at least have one thing we can do. We know the code to one of the benches in the confessional. Let's jet over there and see what we can find. Which we should have done earlier because we were right next to the fucking church. But I am, in fact, an idiot. I would like a more detailed map. I wish this had the Silent Hill map, where every time you kind of click on something, it tells you whether it's locked or unlocked, or... Like, this could really use a horror game map. Starting to get a little sleepy. I'm also starving. Alright, what was his birthday? 10/24/02. 10/24. Aha, more reading. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things I have witnessed during my stay in PainsCreek while in service to Miss Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public, hence the letter. I accompanied Miss Roberts to PainsCreek on July 4th, 1975, to visit her son, Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left PainsCreek. Where she could have gone off was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Miss Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that Miss Roberts initiated a search for Sophia. With our driver, Patrick, and myself, it lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Miss Roberts' untimely death. You see, Miss Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to PainsCreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could. Goddamn, Ralph. And she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Miss Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes. But should it have killed her? According to this physician attending to Miss Roberts back home, no, definitely not. Within such a short time span, if she had taken her medicine, her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Miss Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair Charles had and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Miss Roberts? I would like to say who I suspect, yet I am in no such position and am afraid I might have the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Interesting. There's no way they're both the same number, right? What was it? It was 10... 23... 02? $10-24-02. I was off by a day. Son of a bitch, they're the same number. But this one is in fact empty. Okay, I don't really know what that would have done for me, though. Alright, we'll head up to the mansion, we'll look for the music box. And I think that will be about where I call, because while I have things, I don't know what the things go to. And like I said, now I'm looking for a sewer, and I can't find the shit. I don't even see proper, like, rain drainage. This whole place must flood like a motherfucker when it rains. Why does my sprint feel so much slower all of a sudden? Head upstairs. Where's my map? About Trish's room is over here. Alright, good. I had the right room. I'm looking for a music box. Which I do not see. Okay. That was a short look. Guest room, maid's room, size room, Dorothy's room, security, tea room, attic. Balcony. Okay, that's that weird, like, roof. Oh, no, we did open the clock. Never mind. We did read the clock. Yeah, and that's where Vivian and they, like, worked on the logistics of the murder with Dr. Johnson. Okay, I do remember that. Music box. Oh, dear sorrow. I don't know why I keep, like, investigating the bathrooms. We've not found a single thing in a bathroom yet. I think the assets in this room didn't load. Because, there's just a floating book here. And I seem to remember this garage having things in it. Old mansion gate. Okay. We have that too, so let's look around for a gate real quick. Never mind, I remember where the gate is. Not in here, but Trish's stuff was in here, so... Aha! That's an interesting blue mark on that tree. And this is an area just devoid of stuff. Oh, Lord. Trail, do not enter. This is the well. I don't know why I, like, that freaked me out that, like, it wanted me to... This seems like a weird complication. There's a number on it. 0526. Anything else down here? Oh, okay. Okay, Killbot, I think this is where the spookiness is kind of getting to me. That was unnecessarily tense. Okay, so this is where her body was. Why is that tree so square? Miss Guzzi? I've ascended. I've descended. Finally got to modify the body. Yeah, I feel like most of a Kingdom Hearts game is probably cutscenes. Like, they do a lot of talking in Kingdom Hearts, from my understanding. All right, we have a pendant, and I don't necessarily know where it goes. 526. M to S. M to S. I would assume the S is... Yeah. No, the S could be Sophia. The S could be Sophia. That... What are our M names? What are our M names? Magdalene. Matthew had a thing for Sophia. To the church. I think this 4-digit number, I think, is going to unlock the desk. Second win, baby. Let's go. I am still so hungry, though. Once again, would it kill this place to, like, lay itself out in a grid? Like every other civilized place on the fucking planet? I get unreasonably angry when cities aren't laid out like a grid. That legit bothers me. Alright, what was that number? View. 0526. I had a pen out here, so it's just for this. Five, 2, 6. Oh, 5, 2. Fuck! M to S. M to S. Like, M to S, Matthew to Sophia, like, makes sense. And that was Sophia's because it was at the bottom of the well. That logic tracks to me. But clearly it doesn't work. There's not a key here, and it's once again labeled as exit. Alright. Head out the store to, save. Marry? Married to Sophia? Mary liked Sophia, didn't she? Anywho. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to call it. Whew. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this on stream. I think it might be, like, it's interesting, but I don't know if it's, like, stream worthy. I might, though. Who knows what I'm going to do at any given time. But yeah, so maybe this will be what we do Tuesday, because I got no better plans. But I hope you all have a very lovely weekend. I hope you have a lovely Monday, and I will be back Tuesday. Maybe with more of this. I'm not sure, but I will catch you all later. Bye. Alright. I don't know what happened that time.
My friend, you are fucked.
Yeah, real fucked. Let me tell you. I'm so very fucked here. Whatever will I do? I mean... Okay, this crescendo's getting a bit much.